Hello once again, everybody. I am Wasting Fall, and welcome back to It Moves Indie Horror Game Part 2. Now, let's see what we gotta do if we go to bed. Wait. Oh, I'm not asleep. Slowly you fall asleep. You know, I've been playing a lot of horror games, mainly indie, and this is the first one I've seen that actually has a developed storyline. At least I played on my Labyrinth. At least I've played on my YouTube channel. This is pretty interesting now. Save? Hell yeah, I forgot to save it for last time. Go through all that shit all over again. Okay, let's go this way. Much like a labyrinth level. It's more like a mental institute. So it's a wall. Oh boy, don't tell me it's one of these. Where am I gonna go? Okay, so we got wall there, wall there. Got what looks to be a wall right here. So I was gonna press this button. Nothing, okay. Press this button. Oh, it's a little smiley face. Can I go through there? Oh, what the they changed faces. Up something? No, it didn't open that up. Didn't open that up. Aww. What? Oh. Smiley face. Smiley face. Maybe if I do frowny face to frowny face? Oh. Ha. Got it. Whoa. Start going down this way. La-dee, la-dee, la-da. Okay, so these lead the same place, okay. The wanted poster. He got sunglasses on? Yes, he does. That's a dead end. I would use my expert mind skills to figure this out, but I don't even think they could be a match for this whole event. I wonder if I can go in that. I hear all that noise. It's worrying me. What the heck is that? Okay, looks like there's now evil ghosts after me. Jesus. From Welcome Home 3 to this. Am I supposed to follow him? Or am I increasing speed? Okay! What the hell is going on? I don't like this. I feel like it's staring into my soul. Go away. Get the guy's a smile dog. Jesus, it's hard to control this character. Oh my god, this is creepy. I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak ancient Latin or Greek or whatever the hell you're speaking. Did it just disappear? No, it's still solid. It's still solidly there. I don't like this. Am I gonna like get satanically cursed or some shit? I swear guys, if I'm dead tomorrow, we all know why. He's coming after you next. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't let him. Not like I'd do much. Let me feast on my soul before then. Oopsies. Seriously, this thing getting me a little creeped out. How's that little red guy now? Not down this way. There you are! I really don't like this. Okay. When you awaken from a deep sleep to something moving or stirring, it can take a few moments for you to truly understand what is happening. The fog of sleep hangs over your eyes and ears when lucid. Something was moving, there's no doubt about that. At first, I wasn't sure what it was. Everything was dark, almost pitch black, but there was enough light creeping in from inside that to outline the room. Two thoughts appeared in my mind almost simultaneously. The first, that it was my parents. The first was that my parents were in bed because the rest of the house lay both in darkness and silence. The second thought turned to the noise, a noise which had obviously woken me. That was it, bed sheets rustling in the dark and someone breathing. As if some disturbed sleeper was attempting to get all too comfortable in the bottom bunk. I lay there in disbelief, thinking that the noise was either my imagination, or perhaps just my pet cat finding somewhere comfortable to slip in the night. Okay, cats get into a lot of places. I actually could believe that. It was then that I noticed my door shut. It had been as I'd fall asleep. That's creepy. Perhaps my mom come in and the cat had sneaked into my room then. Yes, that must have been it. I turned my face to the wall, closing my eyes. The vain hope that I could fall back to sleep. That is something. Like, I've always loved sleeping when my bed was next to a wall. I never liked being out in the middle of a room because I always felt too vulnerable. I guess it's something I got when I was really little. As I moved, the rustling noises underneath me ceased. I thought as though I must have disturbed my cat, but quickly I realized that the visitor in my bottom bunk was much less too mundane than my pet trying to sleep, and much more sinister. As if alerted to and disgruntled by my presence, the disturbed sleeper began to toss and turn violently, like a child having a tantrum in their bed. I could hear the sheets twist and turn with increasing ferocity. Fear then gripped me, not like the subtle sense of unease I had experienced earlier, but now potent and terrifying. My heart raced as my eyes panicked, scanning the almost impenetrable darkness, I let out a cry. As most young boys do, I instinctively shouted on their mother. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house. But as I began to breathe a sigh of relief in that my parents were coming to save me, the bunk bed started shaking violently as if gripped by an earthquake scraping up against the wall. I could hear the sheets below me thrashing as if tormented by malice. I did not want to jump down to safety, as I feared that the thing on the bottom bunk would reach out and grab me, pulling me into the darkness. So I stayed there, white knuckles clenched to my own blanket, like a shroud of protection. The wait seemed like an eternity. What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream? I cried, and my mother consoled me, tears of fear followed by relief streaming down my face. Yet, through it all of the horror and relief, I did not tell her why I was so upset. I cannot explain it, but it was as though whatever it had been in that bunk would return if I even so much as spoke of it. Whether it was the truth, I do not know. But as a child, I felt as if it was unseen menace remained close, listening to me. My mother lay in the empty bunk, promising to stay there until morning. I remember the next day of wanting to go anywhere but be anywhere, but in that suffocating room. It was a Saturday, and I played outside quite happily with my friends, something I am definitely not doing. Although our house was not large, we were lucky to have a long sloping garden in the back. We played there often. As much as it was overgrown, we could still hide in the bushes, climb the huge sycamore tree, and towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of the grand adventure. As fun as it was, occasionally my eyes would turn to that small window in my room, ordinary, slight, and innocuous. But before me, that thin boundary was looking glass into a strange, cold pocket of dread. Outside, the lush green surroundings of our garden filled with the smiling faces of our friends. Inside, the feeling of something in that room watching me play, waiting for the night when I would be alone, eagerly filled with hate. It may sound strange to you, but by the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't even make an excuse as to why I couldn't sleep there. I just felt that this thing would be enraged if I spoke so much of it. Another night came. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave it there. As soon as it says I can save it, I'm going to end the video there, and I think we are all done. Alright, everybody? What the fuck? This is for another time.